Alright, guys, welcome to Ramble number 2. Today is October 24th, 2021. So, yesterday I got a big special item. I got the Inquisitor Mace, guys. So, long time coming. Super stoked I got this item. It was my first tradable item in 408 kill count. And just happy to have it. Changes everything for the account. Really, the account begins now in terms of like collection logging. I get to work on a lot of clues with this item now. Kill a lot of Sarachnis. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember now what I was going to say. When I started killing Nightmare, I bought full Ancestral and I had around a 5 mil cash stack to spend on supplies, and I would constantly do a few kills, sell my loot to buy more supplies when my supplies ran out, and just keep going like that. And each time I would buy less and less supplies because overall the boss was kind of a profit loss, just slightly, but it was coming down to the point around when I was getting close to the Inquisitor Mace drop. I had around 10 kills left on my Trident before... Well, actually, I had around 10 kills left on, like, my Trident and my, like, Sanfew Serums before I ran out of them completely, and I had, like, 100k, and I was going to be unable to buy enough supplies to do the boss. Not to mention, this loot tab was completely empty. Like, there were just zeros here. Sold everything. Really was coming down to the last few kills, and the Mace came in clutch on yesterday, October 23rd. I was just had a really great day on Friday. Had like a 35 kill day, which is honestly pretty impressive for me because Fridays I work at home, and I don't know, to sit in your chair all day after working from home and then to get continue sitting on your chair and kill 35 kills of Nightmare until like 2 a.m. was a huge grind, and it felt great. It was a great session I got to pull off, and I was like, man, let's keep this momentum going to Saturday and Sunday. We're going to get a drop this weekend. And what do you know? First kill in the morning on Saturday, me with my bathrobe on, made my coffee. I'm like, let's start gaming. Put on the A State of Trance weekly radio show, start grinding hard. And the Mace shows up, guys, and it couldn't have been a better item, you guys. I could have gotten a Nightmare Staff. What else was... I think Nightmare Staff or Eldritch Orb would be the only items that would force me to continue camping Nightmare. But the fact I got the Mace is just so good. It means I can kill Sarachnis now and do a lot of clue hunting that I planned on doing really since last Ramble. And yeah, super blessed to have it. Definitely will go back to Nightmare once I get a Vernic Defender and an Imbued Heart, and I'll just do some speed kills with that gear and enjoy myself and hopefully get more unique items. Because I did do 400 kills with Bandos and Ancestral and a Bludgeon, and man, it took too long. 9-minute kills. Just a high intense boss, a lot of focus. So yeah, quick collection log update. I believe last Ramble I had around 520, so I got 6 collection log slots just from starting my Sarachnis grind. I think I got a Cudgel and a Egg Sack in there, and then I believe the rest of the items were from some hard clue completions because I only have like 55 hard clues, and yeah, not too much there. Let's do some laps at RD right now. I don't think I had anything to show you guys in the bank. I guess I could show you guys... Oh, hey, it's my channel. Whoa. I guess I could show you guys some progress here. So, yeah. I guess I started tracking at 50 kills because that's when I get ranked in the high scores. So I had just bought around full Ancestral this time, and I told you guys the story. Reselling my gear all the time. Basically, that's all I did was this boss for the entire month. Just September 20th to like October 20th, and around October 18th I started to kick it up a notch. The graph got a little steeper here, and then the Mace rolled around. So Super proud of these gains. And then I guess here's the picture of the drop. The chat exploded. And yeah, sold my bludgeon after this because I didn't need it anymore. And it gave me like an extra 19 mil surplus, which is just plenty of wiggle room as opposed to what I had before the mace. So before the mace, I think in the bank video of the last Ramble, it was just, it was like a 200k cash stack. So yeah, super hyped about this. So the plan's basically just going to be, one more time, to chase those clue untradables that I wanted to chase. It was, so that would be the 100 master clue sack that you wear on your back, the Yuri transform emote from 300 hards, and then the heavy casket from elite clues, from 200 elite clues. So I'm going to be working on that, and I'm going to do Sarachnis until I finish the collection log there, and then I'll move on to Barrows and do Elite and Masters that way. It's going to be a little slower clues per hour for sure, but I'm grinding collection log items. And then if I happen to have some leftover hard clues, I think I'll just 0 time them through like Slayer bossing, Slayer grinds, and maybe some Wilderness Slayer, because if I do Wilderness Slayer for my hard clues, the Ring of Wealth increases the rate of the hard clues, and then I also get to get Laren's keys and do collection log that way, and I get to kill like Elder Chaos Druids and do collection log at Elder Chaos Druids. So it's gonna come together nicely. Collection log gains will be coming in hot. The one thing I'm kind of bummed out about is that the elite clues have a really scuffed third age rate right now. For people who don't know, I believe that they are, a third age on an elite clue is rarer on a hard clue and on a master clue, perhaps. It might be, yeah, which doesn't scale appropriately. I think the rarity of third age should be between a master and a hard clue, with hard clue being the rarest rate. Elite should be like the second last rarest rate, and then master should be the most common rate, which isn't common at all, but you get what I'm saying. So I will probably hold on to the elite caskets until that goes by. And yeah, here's a real quick, here's just the loot tab. So as you can see, I don't know why the mace isn't showing here, but yeah, 25 mil most of the time. Like, why would I be going broke? Well, basically because I'd get like bass drops, ruin arrows, sharks, cannonballs, and I wouldn't be able to sell these items for supplies. And sometimes you'd have like a really unlucky streak where all you got was like bass, and you weren't getting like your snapdragon seeds and your, all these other expensive items like Sanfu serums, ruin ore. So yeah, sometimes Nightmare was really rough, you guys. What else is there to talk about from Nightmare? Yeah, just looking forward to the clues, you guys. The mace, I did some, the day I got the mace, I tried out some Sarachnis. That thing slaps, dude. The kills are so fast, and then especially with thralls, your death charge and your, especially with the Arceus spellbook, you get your thralls and your death charge, and it's just super fun. So it's also a nice mix of like PVMing and then like going into clues. Although I prefer to camp clues and use jars, I gotta be careful with my money. I know I can like break even with hard clues, but I want to get collection log items at the same time, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of Sarachnis and, like I said, Barrows and stuff. So maybe not the fastest clues per hour, but yeah, that's about that, you guys, for the mace and stuff. I guess I could quickly touch on some Raids 3 rewards and next rewards. I do not remember. Maybe I should get the blog out here. Let's get the blog out. Okay, I gotta remember, I swear to God, I gotta remember to close this scene, because last time, this is like the third Rambler I recorded, I had this open twice, where I forgot to close the Firefox window. God damn it. Next rewards, and then Tombs of Mamaskets. So, real quick, I'm not a pro PVMer by any chance, so I'm not gonna give too much insight on this, but my quick thoughts, Missouri armor, it just seems really underwhelming for some of the best rewards that you can get at Raids 3. Just super sad that, like, it's some sort of niche gimmick armor. And I don't know why they went with like a range reward. Like this is Masori equipment. It's basically 5 ranged rewards, which, like, I thought we were getting away from rangescape. I don't know, Jagex. I think the dodge ability is cool, but super gimmicky item. You can use that at a lot of bosses where you can do avoidable damage, but not a fan of low life. Basically, I want it scrapped and I want it reworked into something else. Like, Jagex always seems afraid to delete shit and like scrap shit. Like, they have never scrapped artwork that no one liked. They've never scrapped, they only scrapped that like Slayer boss thing because that was just so negative. And then the thing that was attached to Corp, what was that thing called? The thing Mod Husky wanted. It's basically in Raids 3 now. It's like an attachment to the Arcane. Oh yeah, it was supposed to come from Nightmare. Like, that's the only thing they scrapped. But it's really hard to get Jagex to scrap things. And like recent Q&As have showed that they really want to get these rewards in. But yeah, I think this is just a direct upgrade basically to your mage offhand slot. So this isn't really too exciting. I mean, sure, whatever. It could be a Raids reward, best in slot. 2-tick wand. I think this is supposed to be the iconic item of like the entire raid, and I think 2-tick wand is cool. I think the variable attack speeds, I think it's gonna be very annoying. I think it's just gonna be like a counting mechanic that you're gonna always have to like account for. You know how Hydra's annoying, or like if you're like running the head at Olm, you're like counting 2 attacks. I feel like this wand is just gonna be counting, 4 attacks until your big hit. It's just going to be very annoying, but it could open up some room for some like niche PVM, or not niche, like strategic like PVMing, where you can use the harder hitting long slow attack at the right times to do things, and that's going to be cool. But again, it's no Tebow, it's no Scythe. I mean, it might be in DPS, but it's so underwhelming. Like, it doesn't do anything cool. I don't think the variable attack is cool. I don't know. Yeah, Lightbearer Ring, I'm a fan of this. I think like a nice little I like rings. I want some ring diversity. So I think a special attack ring is really cool. I heard Sebe make a suggestion that the ring should be able to charge your spec above 100, so you can do like 120 spec, and that's honestly a cool idea. I mean, I think prayer can go above your cap, so why can't this? This is probably going to be useful in the raid. Karis Partisan. I heard somewhere that with these stats, it's going to be able to hit like 140s on Calphite Queen. So get your Calphite Queen collection logs in, guys. Get this thing when Raids comes out. Yeah. Next rewards. Really quick, just going to touch on these. Yeah, Ancient God Sword. Basically another item for PKing, I suppose. Or maybe like a DPS spec somewhere. Probably just PKing. I'm seeing this as like you barrage somebody and then they're frozen, so they can't move. So when you special them and you barrage them, you get like 2 hit splats in 1 tick. And then, because they're frozen, the follow-up damage from the special attack, comes over. And that could be cool for PKing, I guess. But I think it has the same stats as a God Sword, so that's pretty cool. I'm a fan of the Zerite Bow. Kind of bummed that it's the best reward from, Nex. But really quick, I'm looking forward to using it. I think the bow and the Van Braces are going to be really fun. It fits in, judging from the data, it seems to fit in, so... Yeah, it's just weird that we got a bow of Ferdinand and then we got this. But I understand Crystal Armor is shit, so Crystal Armor needs to be upgraded. But that's a lot of bows here, guys. I'm looking forward to the bow and the Vams. Virtus, as it stands, like, it looks like Virtus is just going to be used for 200 mil mage, I guess. And, like, PKing, so... Yeah, the Slayer Helm is OP, guys. Like, the Slayer helm probably makes this armor not usable, and I've heard a lot of people complain like, why is Ancestral getting an upgrade with Virtus instead of like Armadillo and Bandos getting an upgrade? That's since they've been around since like 2009, and like Ancestral has been around since like 2018 when Cox came out. So those are all valid points. I feel like they could have gone with another armor set, but I feel like Virtus can also be improved to like, there was like a suggestion about graceful outfits, how they they wanted to like make graceful so that like if you're not wearing the full set, you can get a fraction of the set bonus based on how many items you have. And I think that's really good, and they could do that with Virtus. Is like, you don't need to have the helmet equipped to have the set bonus. You can have a fraction of the set bonus, and you can have your Slayer helmet. I guess that's cool. But yeah, this armor isn't going to see too much love. It looks really cool, though. If anyone's played RuneScape 2, the armor looks badass. I think the RuneScape 3 and the RuneScape 2 versions look really cool. So, Blood Essence, this is just like a meme because you can actually buy a lot of bloods per hour with shops already. They're trying to like fix Shopscape. I think this should just like, they should wait for that free-to-play minigame for rune crafting. There was a minigame in RuneScape 2 called Great Orb Project, and Jagex once has pitched the idea of making a game similar to Great Orb Project, a rune crafting based minigame, which in there, I think they said it would unlock the true blood altar. So this is just like so rushed. Like, why are we getting this, when we can just get the true blood altar? So I'm not a fan of this, but yeah. Oh, and it said somewhere here about ceremonial robes, so that's more collection log items for the boys, so pretty cool. But yeah, overall the rewards are just a little underwhelming from Raids 3 and ToA. I'm looking the most forward to Azerai Bow, and I'm looking the most forward to Nex, like just a little bit of group PVM content at Nex. I'm a huge fan of doing like God Wars with the boys. And doing TOB and Cox and like just group stuff, Corp. It's always fun to doing solo stuff. And so yeah, I hope people are gonna be looking forward to Nex. I'm definitely gonna be working on Nex requirements. I think I'm gonna get some hard combat tasks completed because I just like it will lower the kill count. I think I have until January 5th, which is when Nex is coming out. So can definitely get easy, medium, hard done. Maybe even get elite done. I've kind of just been doing combat tasks. Like, if I get a Slayer task for this boss, I'll try to do all the tasks within the Slayer task. That's kind of how I've been treating combat achievements. So, I might have to implement a new method and just kind of rush hard diaries because, I don't know, I'd like to save some kill count. And I definitely want to try Next when it comes out. I haven't really done content on release, but like I said, I got the Inquisitor Mace and the account is taking off, so I'm looking forward to Next and I'm wanting to do it when it comes out with a clan. So yeah, shout out to Flow Clan. Shout out to Zaya, shout out to Sawzle, the Sawzle Zaya community. And yeah guys, that's all I had to say. I'll see you guys in the next Ramble. Peace out.